Big European football's back, so are we. Hello friends, buckle up and let's get on to our squad. Guillermo Vicario earns the goalkeeper spot. While much of the focus has been on City's defensive struggles and Maddison's brilliance, it's worth noting that Pep's team created at least 4 clear chances and had the opportunity to change the course of the game when Tottenham was ahead 2-0. However, the Italian shot stopper had other plans, making 5 crucial saves and showcasing his composure on the ball with an impressive 87% pass accuracy. Rami Bensebaini takes the left-back position. While his move to Dortmund was initially seen as a disappointment, the Algerian has stepped up during the team's struggles, delivering some of his best performances for the club. In the game against Freiburg, he partnered effectively with Bino Giddens on the left flank, playing a key role in the attack and contributing 2 assists. On the right, we will go with Luis Enrique from Marseille. The Zerbi's experimentation continued this week as he shifted the Brazilian, typically a left-sided attacker, to the wing-back position on the opposite flank. The decision proved effective, with the player scoring the decisive goal during a swift counter-attack and adapting impressively to the new role. The central defensive spot in our 3-at-the-back formation is awarded to James Tarkowski of Everton, one of the most consistent defenders in European football. His commanding performance, especially in aerial battles, was key to shutting out Brentford, a team that had scored in 12 straight games prior to this game. Next, we move to the midfield, where the most impressive performances are, in my opinion. Let's begin with Granit Xhaka, who played a standout game against Heidenheim. The Swiss international displayed all of his abilities, joining the attack, making precise through balls, and his off-the-ball work. The goals Bayer Leverkusen scored in this game, particularly in the first half, were a perfect example of the players' attacking chemistry. Alongside him will be Felix Mecha, who is becoming the leader of Dortmund's midfield. In the game against Freiburg, he was very composed, making 5 tackles, 7 progressive passes, and scoring a goal with a brilliant long-range shot. I'm sure Manchester City fans who saw Mecha come through their youth system are watching his progress with envy. A player like him would definitely be a valuable asset to City right now. The third player in the midfield is Enzo Fernandez, who has managed to silence the criticism he faced at the start of the season. Over his last 6 games for both club and country, the Argentine has recorded 1 goal and 6 assists. He notably made 2 goal contributions in the game against Leicester, where he was named man of the match. Whether it's just a coincidence or not, Enzo seemed to find his best form right after his separation from his wife. Next, 2 players on the wings. On the right side, we have Mohamed Salah, who's been unstoppable recently. In the game against Southampton, with the score at 1-2, he inspired Liverpool's comeback. First, he scored a smart goal when the goalkeeper made a risky move to intercept, and then he sealed the win by scoring a penalty with confidence. On the left, we have James Maddison, who netted 2 classy and crucial goals in the game against City, assisted by Kulusevski and Son, displaying excellent finishing and composure. He also deserves credit for his defensive contributions, making 6 successful defensive actions. Quite impressive for an attacking player. Now for the pair of forwards. There were plenty of standout performances, but it's impossible not to include Manfred Ugalde from Spartak Moscow. After his national team game, he came back and delivered an outstanding performance against one of the top teams in the league. He netted a hat-trick in the first half, after which scored another one and assisted Barco in the second half. The other forward is Joaquin Correa from Inter, who in the game against Verona not only scored a goal and hit the post twice, but also set up 2 assists for his teammates. Here is the lineup we have settled on, using a 3-3-2-2 formation, or 3-5-2 if you like. The team has a lot of attacking power, with players who consistently overcome challenges throughout the season, plenty of passion and fiery determination. This is definitely a team built for memorable games, heroic comebacks and surprising twists. While some have labeled Postecoglou as overrated and suggested he should leave in the summer, I strongly disagree and couldn't be happier for the Australian manager at the moment. Southampton's goalkeeper Alex McCarthy is opening the list of the worst performers for his disastrous game against Liverpool. It's been a while since I have seen such careless play both on the ball and when coming off his line. What's baffling is that he mixes these mistakes with decent saves, giving the impression that he's indifferent to the result and just playing for his own amusement. In defense, we have Jules Koundé. In the game against Celta, as one of the most experienced players, he made a critical mistake at the worst possible moment. With his team reduced to 10 men and needing to hold on to the lead, he gifted the opposition a goal in a straightforward situation, handing them a golden chance to equalize. Celta wasted no time capitalizing on this, scoring another goal just 2 minutes later. In midfield, criticism goes to the players of Milan and Juventus for their lack of creativity. The Rossoneri midfielders managed just one key pass throughout the entire game, while the Turin side only managed 2. Honestly, watching such uninspired football was beyond boring. And in the attack, we'll criticize Erling Haaland, who during Manchester City's 5-game losing streak has missed 8 clear goal-scoring chances, including 2 in the most recent game against Tottenham. You can blame Pep or the injured players, but City could have performed much better during this stretch if someone could be more clinical in front of goal. Tell me who you thought was the worst in the comments. That's all for today. Make sure to subscribe and to like the video. See you soon, guys.